The Port City has a rich sports tradition, and it's become a favorite destination for sporting events. Tomorrow on Perspectives with Eric Reynolds, we hear from the Mobile Sports Authority. Eric is here with us this morning to tell us more about it. Eric, a topic I know that you and I both care about,
Exactly.
and so many other people, because when you have these sports organizations that are having an impact here locally, it affects the entire community.
It does, and what a benefit when you talk about those things that are being brought here, and especially when our children's teams and grandchildren's teams now for me can compete and be able to get an idea of how they fare versus talent from around the country.
So there are so many things here in our area that we have the opportunity to take advantage of. State-of-the-art facilities, the new soccer complex is underway, the Mobile Tennis Center, and more. So tell us a little bit about this conversation you're having tomorrow.
Well, definitely, those are two. You've got the tennis center there at the park, one of the largest in the country, in fact, and then the facilities now at the convention center and the civic center being used for volleyball and other gymnastics activities. And so they bring in over 250 events over the course of the year. And of course, the beautiful Magnolia Grove Golf Course,
Sure.
you can't ever leave that out of the conversation. And I think this is a new one, Joe, that we were talking about. The Hank Aaron Stadium is now part of the facilities being used to bring in these events because since we lost the Bay Bears, what the Trash Pandas now, I like that name considering they left us.
Sure.
But a lot of events that can take place here because it gives them a sort of a mid-sized venue where things that may have been too small for Ladd Stadium in the past, but now you can have Hank Aaron Stadium. And so there are a lot of opportunities for the Sports Authority to sell and promote to these organizations around the country.
Right, and because of the affiliation with the minor league team before, the Bay Bears Stadium was mainly predominantly used specifically for that, but now it opens the door for all these different venues to come in. What do they say in terms of how this affects the overall community when you have these big tournaments that pick Mobile as a location and a destination to host them?
Well, basically, you're talking bucks to the bottom line.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars, I mean hundreds of millions of dollars in income and revenue coming in to the local area to add to that city budget of where things can be met now because of the extra money. And the cities are looking for ways to grow it. And the benefit of this is not just the team and the athletes are coming in, but mom and dad like us, the tennis moms and
Sure.
sports and soccer moms and baseball dads, you know. And so the parents and grandparents are coming. So that means that more people are spending money at the hotels, the restaurants. And of course, Mobile has a lot of historical attractions too. So it's a win-win for everybody if we get behind these programs and make sure that the city is attractive.
Well, the last question here then is, what do they talk about in terms of the growth? Do they see this growing and expanding and it really becoming a great source for our area?
It really is. One of the things, of course, you have is a limit based on how many hotel rooms you have available for certain size of organizations and events, and they feel though that there's enough of those within the realm that we have. And the other plus for Mobile is you can get a room for 60, 70 bucks a night, or if you want to spend top dollar, we have those too. And so there are families that don't even spend time in the room other than what, sleep for a few hours, right?
I know that game.
Yeah. So why spend 300 bucks when you can get one for 70 bucks and, you know, enjoy other things as part of your trip? So they see even bigger opportunities here, and I think they've really had some excitement in the last couple of years, despite 2020 being they shut down for about 3 months, but then came back like a roaring lion. And so a lot of things taking place. And of course, then you add in the Senior Bowl, the Azalea Trail Run, and some of the big ones that also bring lots of people. I think we're only seeing the beginning of what type of effect this has on the city budget.
All right, 2021 is hoping to be a big year and even more big years to come. You can learn more about it, hear more about it during Perspectives, which airs
tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Of course, if you miss it, take time to check it out on our website or the YouTube channel, because we talk about events also that you definitely want to see, especially if you're a football fan, baseball fan, just go down the list. You know?
All right, sounds great. Lots of great information and a bright future ahead with our sports. Chelsea.